happy, smiling, looking sober, which I won't do later.
Cast of Belfast. How are you guys doing? Okay, I'll come over to this side. Excuse me. Let me put you guys in the middle.
Belfast. Hi, guys. Hi, how are you? Come on up. Come on up. Make room.
All right.
Hello.
Let's start with you, Jude. All right. Hello, Mr. Branagh. I heard a story that was just my favorite thing, that you were excited, you loved doing it, but at the beginning of filming, you would always look into that camera. And Mr. Branagh here had to kind of train you to look at it. How did you make it work?
Well, I just sort of in all of the scenes after I just remove the camera from my vision, just pretend it's not there, and that seemed to work.
Yeah, he became a pro within half a day. That was it. Never thought about it again.
It was a week.
So take me into set. Take me into set and what it was like filming. I mean, it has such a presence in this work. So what was that like?
Well, it was fantastic. Ken, who wrote the story and directed it, he created such a kind of a warm atmosphere on set that we had to become a family very quickly, a really tight-knit family. With this guy at the center of it, this little scamp here. And it was great because we all kind of used a technique for us all to get to know each other very, very quickly and understand the histories of our own histories so we could blend them into the story. It's fantastic.
The man can act, the man can do so much, the man can sing.
Well, I don't know who told you that. No, it's fun. It's like an extra fun thing you get to show up occasionally, even if you don't have a lot of confidence with it. I felt very protected by the people around me.
Well, confident enough, I believe, if I'm right, I saw a video of even at the premiere party taking the stage with the band. So that's confidence.
Yeah, I will never let that live down. No. That was good fun.
Off the stage.
No, well, bye.
Well, it's one thing, I remember speaking to you years ago for My Week with Marilyn, and look, you're a master at telling real-life stories. When it's kind of your story, maybe a whole nother level of passion and getting it right. Tell me about weighing that out and working it out from your perspective.
I mean, it's a great privilege when people get to tell their own stories. The gift I had was all of these guys who brought their own family experiences. The film's a lot about family, so it needed people to own that and sort of talk about how they felt about their parents and their children and their parents. And so the humour, which there's a lot of, I think, and the humanity, and just that human touch which seems to have spoken to people to watch the film. You're looking at who's responsible for it just here. People brought themselves full game, A game, and for me, it was a beautiful thing to be able to tell my story with that.
Well, it's fantastic. We're out of time. I wanted to talk about Outlander. Oh my goodness, we can do it.
Things.
It's a pleasure to talk to all of you. Congratulations.
Night
Have a good night tonight.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Great.
Bye. See you, buddy.
Have fun. And we are being joined by Juno Temple.
Here she comes. Let me move over.
Yeah.
It's the ensemble cast of Belfast. Jamie, honestly, congratulations to everyone. I'm so excited to see how y'all dress.
Wait, I'm freaking out right now. I have the serial killer from The Fall. I have the lady who time jumps through stones on Outlander, and the cutest person on the SAG red carpet.
Yes.
Who do I start with?
And Julius Caesar. And Julius Caesar. And Julius Caesar. Yeah, and Julius Caesar. No, I have to add that one in there. Yes. Honestly, Ciaran, I really do have to ask you about it because I got to talk to you guys opening weekend before folks got to see it. And now, folks, I really feel now that they see this film, really appreciate how timely it is and how incredible it is to see this story on the big screen. What do you think about it?
I think it's a timeless story. I think it's a time when we know. What's going on now is just shocking, and what has gone on in the world through history is shocking.
Yeah.
We think we're progressing. We think we're actually being more humanist, more understanding of people, but there's such an awful long way to go. But this story that we made of family and fabric of people being ripped up and having to move somewhere else, it seems to be endless, and all we can do is reach out and help where we can. It seems to me.
I'm so glad we started with you because that's so well said. Not that y'all wouldn't be great. You're right. I mean, but Jamie and Caitriona, both of you are parents. You just had a baby 2 minutes ago, which again, I can't believe.
Cannot believe.
But so much of the story of Belfast is about family, what you're willing to sacrifice for your family and standing up to things and making choices for your family. Does it resonate different for you now as a mom too? I would have to guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think in some ways, definitely, you realize the responsibility that you have for a life and for, you know, young kids like this. And if war comes to your doorstep, I mean, what would you do? I mean, I think this week more than ever, I've been thinking about that. You know, and that idea of whether you would leave or fight and stay and try and protect your land as well as your family. I mean, that's a terrible choice to have to make for anybody.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
100%. You know, Jamie, I am so happy that you're here because you are one of the actors that didn't let Hollywood put him in a box.
True that.
You weren't just a 50 Shades guy who got all that money and then you had to leave and chill out. You time and time again recreate yourself. How have you done it?
I mean, yeah. What do you do to make choices for each film role?
Oh, he's definitely flirting with the casting director.
Listen, I appreciate you saying that. That's nice. I sort of need to hear stuff like that, or I'm gonna sink deep. Yeah, listen. I think being involved in a franchise like that makes so much money, it gives you the freedom and the opportunity of like choice. You're blessed with choice as an actor, which such a tiny percent have, and I've less choice than some and a lot more choice than others. And I think it's when you're given that choice, you've got to use it wisely. And just try to offer something different every time and not just get stale playing the same kind of thing, because I don't understand the point of being an actor if you're doing the same thing every time. So yeah, I've been lucky. It's come my way, the stuff that resonates with me.
Oh, I love it.
Ladies, the accent is real. I can verify it is real.
I also want to say, Jude, first of all, this crushed velvet, you are looking so dapper, sir.
Thank
and
you.
I have to ask you, because as I've said, you can do anything in there. They're not going to be mad at you. Who are you going to like run up to in the commercial break and like try to make you put them in their movie?
Oh gosh. Like even the people I've only met back
nobody
then.
will tell you no, sir.
Tell them who you just met.
I just met Andrew Garfield.
Oh, wow. And you've seen Spider-Man, the new one, right?
Oh, yes, I have.
Can you tell him to come over here, too? Because, like, seriously, he came up to you, like, right away.
I think if I'm in 10 feet radius of him again, I'll start a flood.
Oh, do it. Go for it.
Okay,
y'all, I have to just fangirl out right now. I'm an Outlander super fan.
Yes.
And we have season 6 coming out.
March 3rd, right?
You gotta tease us with
March
something.
3rd. Yeah, 1 week ago. What do I tease? Well, Claire's going through a very hard time.
Yeah.
We're gonna see some tough stuff for Claire. We've got some new people who come to the Ridge, stop you, and it's like a really full-on season this season.
Oh wow,
Claire is not playing.
That is like a great British
What do you think of the screeners that I sent you?
Yeah, they're I'll get to them.
No, he's a busy man with little children. I have to ask this before you get out of here, though. You had 2 musical numbers I was in love with this year, Barb and Star and Endless Love. Which one was harder? Because like both of them required a lot, and I feel like it was much.
I don't think I'll ever do anything harder in my career than Edgar's Prayer in Barb and Star.
I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I love
Cheers, guys.
that. Thank you so much. And we will see you inside. Good luck. Thank
Congratulations.
you. Thank you. Yes. All right.
Freaking out right now.
Love that. Thank you.
Y'all have no idea.
That was so great. So great.
Outlander is my jam, y'all.
I love it.
Whether a story begins in a town, a city, or on a close-knit street of 1969 Northern Ireland, the next nominee reminds us of the lasting impact of where we come from.
When the world seemed to be coming apart around them, a working-class family explores the true meaning of home, and they wrestle with the whether to leave the only place they've ever known.
Inspired by deeply personal childhood events, writer-director Kenneth Branagh tells a story of love, loss, and family.
A heartfelt tribute to childhood brought to life on the screen. This is Belfast.
We're looking to cleanse the community a wee bit.